What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James, talking to you today about Frax Share. Now, I really like Frax Share as a concept, so I want to break this one down for you guys and see what this could do in price. Also, there's been something really interesting discovered regarding Bitcoin, and there's some speculation fueling about the original creator of Bitcoin, which is rather surprising. So we'll get into that in this video as well. Before I do though, guys, if you're new to this channel, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos on this channel. In those videos, I was like, look, these are quality coins, I'm buying them up. If you'd have done the same, say you'd have put in $100 into each of them, you can see what the prices at recording were. These are the current prices right now. So say you bought them, $100 in, you held them for 3 years, and you decided, today's the day, I'm selling them all. You bank around 13k in profit, which is pretty good. 5x on investment in 3 years. You're not going to get that in the stock market. But obviously these should have been sold in the bull cycle. That's what I did. That's what my friends did, my followers did. And if you'd have done that, the $100 into each, the $2,600 investment would have netted you a much, much bigger profit of 123k. So quite substantially different. Now, as I said, I sold these. So they're not what I own. But if you do want to see the cryptos that are in my portfolio right now, you can do. Just go over to copymycrypto.com. On that site, I share every coin I buy, every coin I sell with the members. If you're looking to make gains in crypto, 40x's, 50x's, 60x's, 600x's, 700x's, but you don't have the time, you don't have the energy, can't be asked, not interested in reading white papers, looking at charts, then Copy My Crypto could be exactly what you need, because it's literally all I do. How I've picked the coins I'm in right now is the same way that I picked the coins that I was in the previous cycle, the Phantoms and Theta's and Zilicas. So if you want to make those kind of gains, like I said, Copy My Crypto could be for you. So if you go to the site, read through it, it's going to take you about 10 minutes. Every single thing, by the way, on that site is verifiable. It's all public record. Literally can't hide from anything. And if when you read it, you want to check it, you can do. Just go through all these old YouTube videos and you'll be able to confirm everything you read. If you read it and you go, it's not for me, no worries, there's no obligation to buy. Just move on, come back to this channel because we deliver great content constantly. Okay, Frax Share. 888, I would. So $8.88. So just quick thing. So Frax launched in 2020. Just in 2020. Went through one bull cycle so far. Hit heights of like 42 or 41 bucks, which is not bad. So Frax is an interesting one. Frax Protocol, and this isn't Frax Protocol, I'm talking about Frax Share. Frax Protocol is the very first fractional algorithmic stablecoin system. So it's an open, permissionless, on-chain system on Ethereum. The end goal of the Frax Protocol is to provide a highly scalable, decentralized, algorithmic money in place of fixed supply digital assets like Bitcoin. So it's very lofty aspirations. Fundamentally, guys, look, an algorithmic stablecoin, and I'm not talking about fractional one, just algorithmic stablecoins in general. They are the holy grail. They really are. That's why VCs continue to plow money into anything that's trying to create an algorithmic stablecoin, because it is literally creating money out of thin air. We saw the excitement of algorithmic stablecoins in Terra before, obviously, the massive collapse. So they're always going to be that sort of, I don't know, that got the golden goose. But they always have to be looked at with skepticism. They also have to be looked at with some caution. But Frax is a little different to all others, but it's worth, but like I say, fractional algorithmic or just algorithmic, always look at these with a bit of caution. So Frax is a unique stable coin with parts of its supply backed by collateral and parts of the supply algorithmic. So the ratio of collateralized and algorithmic depends on the market's pricing of the stable coin. So if Frax is trading at above $1, the protocol decreases the collateral ratio. But if Frax is trading under 1, then the protocol increases the collateral ratio. Now, decentralized and governance is minimized, so the community is governed and emphasizes a highly autonomous algorithmic approach with no active management. But they have two coins. So Frax is the stable coin, which, always trying to target that $1 mark. Frax Shares is actually the governance token. This is what I'm talking about. So this accrues fees, this has revenue, and this has excess collateral value. So before Frax, stablecoins were either first fiat collateralized, over collateralized with crypto, and algorithmic with no collateral. Frax is the first of its kind. It's a decentralized stablecoin to classify itself as a fractional algorithmic, ushering in the fourth new category of these stablecoins. Now, the supply of this stablecoin is dynamic and it's always changing depending on the price, because it's always trying to keep that price at $1. So due to so the supply of Frax shares, however, this is hard capped at 100 million at Genesis, and there's never going to be inflation with this. So the FXS token is the governance token which accrues all value of new minted Frax, stablecoin, fees, and excess collateral. FXS is an investment and governance asset, while Frax is simply the currency token that's minted. The founders are American software developer Sam Kazemian, who came up with the idea in 2019. The founding team also has engineers Travis Moore and Jason Juan. Sam Kazemian originally devised the idea when he noticed that stablecoins were growing rapidly, but none had any mixture of algorithmic monetary policy and collateralization. Projects that had purely algorithmic monetary policy had failed or shut down without any significant traction. Again, we can look at what happened with Terra's stablecoin UST and a couple of the algorithmic stablecoins that Dokon created before that. So Frax, very, very different. And you can see the app as well is very, very. I'll open up the app. Let's check the analytics as well. So Frax have Frax Swap, Frax ETH, Frax Lend, Frax Ferry. So they really do have a ton of different things, and they also are on multiple networks now, although obviously Ethereum takes up the bulk. And look, I mean, it's quite an interesting idea, really. We've seen Frax grow pretty dramatically over the course of the past few years. We are also seeing that there is, a steady market cap of 600 million. You cannot knock that at all. That's pretty good. And let's check out the dashboard. So here we go. So this is the Frax Finance dashboard. So in terms of Frax, we can see pretty much stayed steady at $1. They had one massive blip on the 11th of March, dropped down to 94 cents, rallied back pretty much immediately. Took 3 days to get back there. You can see the FXS price changes. Collateral ratio is pretty damn good. The collateral ratio right now is on 93%, which you cannot knock. Just overall, they're looking pretty cool, pretty easy to use, very, very straightforward. You can see the staking platforms as well, so the things you can stake, and the fees and rewards tokens. So again, you can get the idea. So if you want good APR, you should be able to sort it by APR, although it doesn't seem to be allowing me at the moment. No, it's not allowing me. Yeah, okay, fine. Not allowing me, guys. Okay, but yeah, I mean, look, Frax, really nice idea. I'm always very, very cautious, but I like the fact that there's so much collateral in place that Frax is pretty goddamn secure. And look, it's the golden goose. Like I say, an algorithmic stablecoin, even if it's only a fractional one, is what everyone wants. It's what every VC in the planet wants. It's what every single it's what governments don't want. I'll put governments definitely don't want it. It's backed by X Network and Olympus. It's also on Avalanche and Arbitrum, as well as a bunch of others. Really strong. I mean, look, fundamentally, do I think this can break its all-time high? I really, really do. You know, I would be looking at $50 at least, but then it would be, you know, anything north of $42, and it's in price discovery mode, and then it can kick on. Could do something quite special. But I mean, I'd say conservatively, I still think this can bang up to $50 quite easily. Frax Network is used readily by a lot of people. I think it's only going to grow. As long as there's no glitches in the system for the stablecoin, I think they're alright. But obviously we've seen that happen before and it's been brutal. So if they can stay glitch free, if they can stay hack free, if they can stay exploit free, then hell yeah, this could run up to $50 at least. I could even make the argument for $100 really. It would only be a 7 billion market cap, which is not astronomical when we're looking at like Bitcoin probably having a trillion again, or probably 2 trillion. You know, Ethereum probably having a trillion itself as a market cap. So Frax Share, yeah, it really could do that. Yeah. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you're a returning viewer, hit the subscribe button. These videos are going to make you money, so don't miss them. And fundamentally, it's doing something nice. Karma's a real thing. So if you do something nice like hit the subscribe button, you will be rewarded. And guys, before I get into the interesting Bitcoin news, if you guys want to see the coins that I own right now, go over to copymycrypto.com. Go read the site. Take you 10 minutes. Every single thing on that site is public record. You can verify everything you read by going through the videos on this channel. If you are watching this video, you're in the crypto space. You know there's money to be made here. If you don't have the time or the interest to look at the charts, look at the white papers, then Copy My Crypto could be exactly what you need. It's where I share every coin I own. Anytime I buy a coin, I let the members know. Anytime I sell a coin, I let the members know. The way I pick the coins that I'm in right now is the same way that I picked all these winners, like Phantom and Theta and Zilliqa and VeChain and all of these. So if you're looking to make those kind of gains, the 40, the 50, the 60, the 700x, then, again, without doing any of the work, Copy My Crypto could be for you. If when you read it you go, not for me, no worries, no obligation to buy, don't buy, just keep watching this channel. But if you've never actually read the site, do that now, because you at least should know what you're missing out on. And yeah, last thing, guys. Surprise Bitcoin Easter egg fuels wild Satoshi Nakamoto identity theory. So, Nakamoto abandoned the Bitcoin project shortly after it launched, leaving a trail of theories in their wake. The identity of him is one of the internet's most tantalizing secrets, with a huge interest surrounding the author of the Bitcoin white paper, who's potentially one of the wealthiest people and could be about to get a whole lot richer. Now, the discovery of the Bitcoin white paper, hidden on almost all new Apple Mac computers, has sparked wild theories over the true identity of Satoshi Nakamoto. So they are on all new Mac computers. So, the question, was Steve Jobs actually Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin? The timeline would fit. Satoshi Nakamoto's disappearance in December 2010 and the death of Steve Jobs in 2011 fits very, very well. We've seen a lot of people beginning to speculate. Jason Williams, author of Bitcoin, Hard Money You Can't Fuck With, said Steve Jobs is Satoshi Nakamoto. I'm serious. Speculation began when a technologist, Andy Bayo, posted about his accidental discovery of Satoshi Nakamoto's white paper on every MacBook shipped after 2018. Of all the documents in the world, why was the Bitcoin white paper chosen? Is there a secret Bitcoin maxi working at Apple? Since Steve Jobs' death, Apple has steered away from Bitcoin, even as other tech giants tiptoe towards crypto. Apple had a problem with crypto from day one. They thought it was a Ponzi scheme, which it obviously is not. Steve's successor said, Tim Cook said he personally owns some crypto, but said Apple wouldn't follow the likes of Elon Musk's Tesla or Jack Dorsey's Block in buying Bitcoin. Steve Wozniak, who co-founded Apple with Steve Jobs almost 50 years ago, has praised Bitcoin as pure gold mathematics, but also suggested that he isn't aware of who created it. Bitcoin doesn't even have a creator that we know of. But was Steve Jobs? Was Steve Jobs Satoshi Nakamoto? Maybe. But let's be honest. There's probably a Bitcoin enthusiast working at Apple, and he's just someone's plonked them all on Apple MacBooks. But yeah, kind of wild. In fact, anyone, if you've got your speculation on who you think created Bitcoin, write it in the comments. I'd love to read them. Let's see if any of them line up with who I think. And that is it from me. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.